Welcome to Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Hey everybody, it's Joby and Matt and the cat. Matt showed you some video of the cat earlier. She is resting peacefully over there. And you just don't poke a beehive. You just leave it alone.
I tried to bring her over here, but it's like, no.
She would put up a fight, y'all. Yeah. And Matt's put up a fight with the cat before.
I don't want to get scratched up. So, cat is happy where she is. We're going to leave the cat where she is for right now.
I want to re-review a movie that I watched last week. It was The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I know I gave it a great review last week, but I want to give it another great review this week. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of awards that it was going to receive for
it won some
costume, and stuff
for the Academy Awards, and it already had been nominated, won in some other festival for Best Screenplay, Best Original Screenplay.
That's probably why Matt brought it, because he knew I'd want to watch something good. It was by the Coen brothers that did The Dude, The Big Lebowski.
Right.
Very good movie. It's so witty. If you don't watch this, you're not watching anything. All right, so let's review some of the other ones that I watched this week. There was one called. Let's start up here.
Okay.
Jonathan. Jonathan had the boy in it from Baby Driver, and every 12 hours he was one brother or the other in a body. He was twin brothers that were habitating one body.
Ooh.
And they would, 12 hours would be one boy, and 12 hours would be the other boy. There was Jonathan, and then there was Johnny, I think.
Okay.
But,
it's like a human timeshare.
yeah. Just like that. Just like that, Matt. Very well put.
Double your pleasure with Double Mint Gum. Double good, double fresh, double delicious.
Double good, double good. Double Mint Gum.
Double your pleasure with Double Mint Gum.
And the one boy ended up having an affair with the girl of the other boy. It was really interesting. If you got some spare time, if it's a rainy day, you're taking your 20 Tuesdays like I'm going to do.
Yep.
With my
20
vacation
Tuesdays.
time. I'm going to work 4 days a week for 5 months. Oh, yeah.
You lucky bitch.
I cannot wait for that.
Lucky
I
girl.
would watch stupid ass movies, and that's one of the stupid ass movies that I would watch.
That's my ambition in life.
But it was interesting. It filled the time. It filled the void. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And one that I did not enjoy was Caller ID.
Ooh.
Entity. This movie, Matt, I'm sorry, you're going to have to blur this.
Oh.
It was a mind. It was stupid. It was so stupid.
She usually likes everything, and she's actually giving it a thumbs down. Wow.
I couldn't even finish that movie. I was like...
Okay.
Click. I had to cut it off.
Wow.
All right. So, Jonathan, maybe watch, but Caller ID, don't watch.
Stay away.
Watch. All right. And then I watched one. It was called Here and Now. It had Sarah Jessica Parker in it, and she had those shoes on. Her shoes to die for, her 9-inch nails heels. I tell you, that girl could run through a snowstorm in those heels and get anywhere. It had Common in it. Remember that, because Common is in the next movie that I review as well. This Here and Now movie was about Sarah Jessica Parker and the first 24 hours after her diagnosis of brain cancer.
Ooh.
She had a tumor in her brain.
Okay.
So she went for the first 24 hours. She was a singer.
Mm-hmm.
She was planning a tour. She had a daughter. She had her mother. She had her boyfriend, and she had some other people that came in along the way, and then Common was her manager. So it was in real time. So for the 24 hours, you felt like you were with her for that entire 24 hours. It went kind of slow.
Okay.
You were just kind of bored with the whole thing, But then you're thinking in your mind, this is the first 24 hours after this woman gets a diagnosis of brain cancer. And she's trying to figure out how she's going to put her life in order. It was really good.
Okay.
It was really good. If you want to live your life through somebody else's 9-inch nail shoes for 24 hours, you watch Sarah Jessica Parker in Here and Now. It was good.
Okay.
The second movie that Common was in was called The Hate You Give. And it was a young girl, and she was involved in a police shooting with her boyfriend. He reached in the car to get a brush and was shot. And then all the repercussions that came from that, and for her and her family and the neighborhood and everybody involved. Everybody involved. It was really interesting. It was like the ripple effect of other things. By the way, The Hate You Give stands for Thug. The Hate You Give.
An acronym.
And then if you do Thug Life, it's The Hate You Give. You're going to have to Google that. I can't remember all of that. I didn't write it down. I ran out of paper. People.
The Hate You Give.
Young people, young children, thug life. Yeah. I wish I could
Larry.
No, Larry was not involved, Matt.
Igloo.
So that was my second movie
Fred
that Common was in.
Okay.
Oh my God. There was no Lucy involved.
Okay, life. Larry, Igloo, Fred, Ethel.
Lucy!
Got some splendid to do. Okay, no, sorry.
So then Matt showed up, and I was watching First Man. I thought it had, who was that one that Madonna was married to, and nobody really liked him?
Sean
Spicoli,
Penn?
yeah.
Oh, Sean Penn, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That was my skull. I'm so wasted.
I thought it had Sean Penn in it,
No.
but my bad, it was Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
So
right.
it was another reunion between Ryan Gosling and the guy that he did...
La La Land, the director of La La Land.
The dancing.
Yeah.
All right, so they got together, and it was about Buzz Aldrin and Lance Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong
yeah.
making it to the moon.
First man means first man on the moon, right.
And you saw the first step on the moon and everything. It was really good. It was the trials and tribulations and the true story.
She loves those true stories. She loves those true stories.
Of Lance Armstrong. Neil Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong is the
and
bicycle
Buzz
guy.
Aldrin.
Yes,
Oh,
Buzz
I
Aldrin's
apologize.
right.
I'll get
Neil
it right
Armstrong.
eventually, just like DVD and
You
VCR.
know what she means. You know what she
I
means.
can't get it straight.
You know what she
But it
means.
was a good movie.
Good.
You should watch that
Yeah.
if you want to know what really happened.
True story. Man on
Really
the moon.
happened.
Man on the moon.
All right, so Matt brought a great movie tonight yet again on top of my re-review of the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Matt brought say it.
Oh, Anna and the Apocalypse.
Anna and the Apocalypse. It was a zombie musical.
Yep.
It was so good. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad Matt brings these things over to enlighten me.
I figured she would like that. It's like singing and dancing and zombies.
Loved it.
And more singing.
Loved it.
Right.
Loved every minute of it. I wish you all had a friend like Matt that could bring this cool shit over for you to watch. I have a lot of previews that I really hope everybody gets to see.
Okay.
One of them was replicas.
Yes, I've seen that
Keanu
one.
Reeves, something about his family getting killed, and he replicates them.
Mm-hmm.
But something is very different about them, so I'm anxious to see that.
Something goes awry, as they usually do in science fiction movies.
Imagine that when you
something
replicate
doesn't quite
something.
work out.
Yeah. Happy Death Day to Me.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you know this?
The sequel's
Did you
coming,
know
right?
this?
No, I didn't. I haven't seen
I
that.
am
But
so excited.
I'm not surprised. The first one was
I
popular.
caught it in the break room the other day, and she knows at this point that she has to kill herself repeatedly in order to find out what the hell's going on.
Okay.
So it's Happy Death Day to me, I think,
Number
or to
two,
you.
probably.
One of the two. I can't remember. I was rushing out of the break room. It was time for me to get off. I was leaving.
She goes, what? What? She walks backwards. What?
To what? To what? Serenity is one that Anne Hathaway and Matthew McConaughey. And
she's waiting for that.
I absolutely love to see anybody do an interview where they have to talk about Matthew McConaughey. Because they're like, he really acts like that. Just like all day, all the time. He acts like that.
You
He
get
is
what you
so
get with
real.
him. Yep, you get
He
what you
is
get.
so laid back, and he is so just common.
Yeah.
That.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
And you expect all that, they say, but that's not, you just get this calmness that everybody really enjoys. I'd like to meet him. That sounds pretty cool.
Cool.
So we had movies, we had my reviews.
You got to talk about the wine.
Re-reviews.
I'm getting
there, Matt.
I'm not trying
Don't
to push
get
you.
excited, Matt. I'm getting there.
You.
Matt wants to talk about the wine. And my previews and my re-reviews.
Yes.
All right, so now we're going to talk about the wine, Matt.
Oh, okay. If you're ready. No pressure. No pressure.
Matt gets so excited.
But I'm just too excited. Oh, this is the best.
Yeah.
All right, I had a couple of wines without Matt because you can't leave it sit around long or it gets gnarly because the air gets to it.
I'll give you that.
Cocoa Bon.
Ooh,
dark red.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I told you guys you have to buck all the way over to get Cocoa Bon because it's on the bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf.
The Kroger that I've been to has been out of Cocoa Bon for a couple of weeks, and brownie points.
What?
Stop buying all the wine, everybody. Damn it, I want to drink some too.
Really, really. Give her a break, okay?
So I had to resort to this. It was pretty good. I think it was better the second night. So maybe it has to do with that aeration
Gotta let
and
it
such.
breathe. Let it breathe.
But Cocoa Bon in general, Shazam.
Okay.
Do not give up on Cocoa Bon.
Yay.
All right, and then this is one that I had before. It was Dark Horse, but this one is Dark Horse Double Down.
Ooh.
And this was a really dark blend. And again, unfortunately, I couldn't leave it sitting around to share with Matt because it would go bad. So I drank it fastidiously and enjoyed every minute of it. But I did share one with Matt tonight.
Finally, one that survived.
This is Skeleton. It's a Malbec. Loved it. Mendoza, Argentina. Imagine that. I love Argentina.
Yeah.
Wine.
I'd like to have a wine that's called Skeletor, just for those Masters of the Universe fans.
You pathetic pair of pitiful pinheads!
But Skeleton was good. Really
this
good.
was great. As far as a Malbec goes, we paid $3.50. Look how big that bottle is.
$3.50.
That's a big ass bottle.
$3.50. Yeah.
I apologize if you guys go racing down to Fresh to Frozen and don't see much. For some reason, recently their cheap wine supply has been limited, and I don't know what's going on.
Maybe some young lady is like cleaning them out before you can get there.
Maybe.
I'm not saying any names.
I buy it as fast and furiously as I can. At $3.50 for that great big bottle, you can bet. I should have bought a 12-pack, but life is full of regret. And then Matt and I had to wash down our yummy dinner with some Lokos.
Lokos! Again, the Lokos!
I had some watermelon Loko when Matt got here, but before he got here, I had the strawberry lemonade, which happens to be about my favorite one.
The sweet lemonade one?
Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade.
Ooh, sweet lemonade. I love it so much. I was off for my holiday yesterday. I was off today. And I'll be off tomorrow. Woo!
3-day weekend in the middle of the week for her.
And then my 22 Tuesdays will start.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's going to happen for me, people.
Sweet.
20 Tuesdays.
That's close to like the number 22, which is your favorite number. 20 Tuesdays, 22.
I hope y'all have a great week. I hope you watch some of these great movies that I was telling you about, because you're going to really like some of these and really hate some of these. If I had to start somewhere, I would say the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, and then I would go to the one that Matt brought tonight.
Oh, Anna and the Apocalypse.
Yes. And then I'd go on from there, but please don't watch Caller ID.
Don't watch that. She didn't like it. If she doesn't like it, it's a dog. It's a dog.
But come back and see us next week.
Yep.
We'll wash it down with something else and watch something else.
You've got a Valentine's on the way from your #1 fan, Dawn.
Oh my God.
It's coming in the mail.
I cannot. I will wait with bated breath.
What could it be? Ooh.
Something with loving endearment.
Yes.
Barbie fingernails, everybody.
Yeah, she got her Barbie fingernails
Barbie
today.
fingernails for Dawn. Can't wait for my Valentine's Day. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for watching Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
I buy it as fast and furiously as I can.